You might be thinking to yourself, didn't Kaiser do a progression overhaul video already? Am I experiencing deja vu? Well, yes, and no. I did once do an entire video on the progression system, specifically the way the blood web is set up, and while I do think that the video was well done, it has a lot lacking within it. Not only have we gotten a new brand of cosmetics since then, what with player profile pictures and banners, but I've also grown much more in experience from the last time. Welcome to the second trial, a series where I do what I normally don't do and tread old ground, taking old discussions, concepts, and more, and improving upon them to make them cleaner, more up to date, and overall a better video. And today, let's revisit the progression systems in Dead by Daylight, how they can be overall improved for the betterment and health of the game, and how I personally would implement them. Achievements. As it stands, most achievements in the game are fine as is. Some of them are a tad outdated, like the one that says that you have to be the last one alive, then repair the last gen and escape through the gates, which I don't even think is remotely possible without a nice killer, and Hemophobia, which I had to recruit 3 viewers from my Twitch stream to sacrifice themselves so I could escape through the hatch. But all in all, the achievements are fine, some easy ones, mostly huge grind fests, and some hard ones. Personally, however, I would like one major thing added to them, and that is to have charms with the icons of the achievements on them when you get them. Imagine the meme potential of a double Eerie Myers waiting for you outside a locker to tombstone you, and you turn your camera to a nearby hook and see the evil incarnate achievement charm sitting there on the hook, knowing that he's doing this locker standoff to be a little shit. I don't know about you guys, but I'd find that hilarious personally. I think it'd also be a way for people to show off their prowess in-game. While I personally never changed my charm loadout, bi and non-binary flags with the Pride Art charm, I still think it would add a deeper level of customization for people to show off their hardest and even favorite achievements. Archives. I've already dedicated an entire video to this, so I'll keep it short. Archive quests need a massive overhaul. Updates to outdated challenges like the ones where you have to M1 as nurse and the one where you have to unlock and escape through the hatch multiple times, which requires an entire coordinated team with multiple offerings to pull off in a reasonable time frame. Behavior also needs to go back and make survivor tomes not as fucking ball-bustingly complicated. Climb to the highest point of the map and jump off while in chase, and solving the thesis ship paradox after spinning the killer 12 times and doing a handstand. And it must be done on June 2nd at 8:15 p.m. Types of tomes are ridiculous, especially when they award you like 45,000 blood points. Tomes at the bare minimum should award like 45,000 for the most simple tomes and upwards of 100,000 for the mastery ones, instead of this 25 to 60,000 range they currently have. Rifts. Another short section before we get into the big one, and this one's real simple. When I have completed the rift, please for the love of fuck allow me to continuously level it endlessly for more blood points. Hearthstone does something like this, where after you complete its battle pass, you get 50 gold for every level you would have hit after the cap. I think Behavior could easily make something like this, say 25,000 blood points for every level you complete after the max level. It's not too high, but it is something. Another thing I'd add is to put Eerie shards in the rift, even if it's something like 1,600 shards. A small amount, just some iridescent shards would be nice. The Blood Web. Now onto the big one. The Blood Web as it stands is probably one of the most underwhelming progression systems ever introduced into video games. Something that has no meaning outside of the first 9 levels and quite honestly has been needing a rework to its rewards for longer than I've been playing the game. So here we go, prestige level by prestige level, let's go through it. Levels 1 to 3 are going to stay the same. In a perfect world, perk tiers would disappear as they stifle creativity and make the grind longer for no reason. In said perfect world, I would simply replace the first 3 levels with one of each teachable instead of one of each tier for the 3 teachables. Levels 4 to 6 can again stay the same. The bloody cosmetics are a great reward for going beyond the bare minimum leveling. Levels 7 to 9 are also fine. I think charms representing teachables has always been a fine reward. At level 10, you should receive a profile picture based off the character. Levels 11 to 14 would be no rewards, and level 15 would provide a banner based off the character. Levels 16 to 19 would be no rewards. Level 20 would be a unique portrait for the character. Level 21 would be allowing you to make your perks yellow if you wanted them to. Level 22 would allow for green perks, 23 orange, 24 blue, and at level 25 we would introduce a new cosmetic piece called the Entity Touched. These cosmetic pieces would be similar to the bloody pieces, except they are darker, have the mandibles of the entity in certain places, and have the reddish orange of its color scheme. Levels 26 to 29 would be no rewards. Level 30 would unlock the pink color for perks, level 31 red for perks, level 32 black for perks, level 33 would unlock a white color for perks with black lines for the art of the perks. Level 34 would unlock a bloodied version of the perks, where each perk has a dark red coloring and blood dripping off the edges, and level 35 would unlock an entity-touched version of the perks with mandibles and the color scheme of the entity. Now that I'm done talking about the colors and the different varieties, I should mention that these custom perk colors and animations will only be for the character you level to see, and they would be purely for customization for your UI. I know some people who live in their own world will say, why not just use Nightlight and get custom perks? But not only are some people on console and don't have those, but also some people don't want to download Nightlight, and customization of UI elements are a fantastic mini rewards for people, and there really shouldn't be a problem with implementing these things. Moving on, levels 36 to 39 would have no rewards. Level 40 would grant 9,000 iridescent shards, enough for you to either buy a new character or an uncommon skin for your current character. Levels 41 to 49 would unlock in order yellow, green, purple, pink, orange, blue, black, white, bloodied coloring for add-ons. Level 50 would be the second piece of the Entity Touch cosmetic outfit. Basically, level 25 gave the equivalent of level 4, and level 50 would give the equivalent of level 5. Level 51 would be the Entity Touch themed for add-ons and items. Levels 52 to 59 would unlock a price decrease for the Blood Web and an additional 2% knocked off of all Blood Web items for a total of 16% reduction in Blood Web prices by the time you hit level 59. Levels 60 to 69 would give no rewards. Level 70 would give another 9,000 iridescent shards. Levels 71 to 74 would give additional gameplay build slots, the preloaded slots where you can put add-ons, offerings, perks, and such for a quick selection between each. Level 75 would unlock the third and final Entity Touched piece. Level 76 to 79 would unlock cosmetic build slots. Level 80 would unlock an additional charm slot. Levels 81 to 88 would grant an additional 2% decrease in Blood Web prices until the total discount for all Blood Web items at level 88 would be 32%. And level 89 would give you an additional 3% to decrease Blood Web prices for a total of 35% whenever you hit level 89. Levels 90 to 93 would give a special charm, profile picture, and profile banner in that order. Levels 94 to 97 would give additional charm slots. Levels 98 would give you a bloodied version of hooks and items depending on which role you are on. And level 99 would give you an entity-touched version of hooks or items depending on which role you are on. It should be said that these can be seen by other players in the trial. And finally, level 100 would grant you 25,000 iridescent shards, enough to buy any legendary cosmetic in the shop for the character you currently have with some left over, and of course keep it to where every blood web after 100 is a level 50 blood web so you can get the max amount of items every time. At the end of this, I do want to add that I also believe all offerings should be shared between your characters in your same role, and for survivors, all items and add-ons should be shared between all your survivors. Also, get rid of the 20k level up tax in between prestiges. I also want to add that while some people want an auto level button where they can just press a button, spend 1,000,000 blood points, and instantly level a character, I see an issue where how would the game know what items and add-ons and such to give you? So me personally, I would just like to see the auto spend happen faster, and I'd like to check a box to tick if I want to spend it until I'm out of blood points. I'd also like to be able to customize each character's auto spend feature and have it prioritize certain add-ons and items. A few concerns I can already see people bring up that we'll address now. Number 1, the blood point discounts only apply to characters that you reached the levels on, so you cannot get one character to P100 and then continuously use that discount to level 100 everyone else. Licensed characters can still benefit from Eerie Shard gains, because like, you own unlicensed characters, guys. The reason that the discounts happen so late in the Blood Web is just so that the last stretch is made a tad easier. I didn't want to put it too early because I still wanted to grind the Fill Special in the beginning. Sharing offerings between killers and add-ons / items between survivors will not break the game. I know someone's going to say it, and it just won't. The Eerie Shards rewards are there because putting the amount of time it takes into making characters reach these levels is insane, and it should be rewarded. With custom colors and themes for perks and add-ons / items, you can choose individually for each perk and item add-on, or you can click a universal button on them. The way I picture it is you click the color and then you can scroll through and click whichever items you want to have that color scheme or thematics. And that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I did put a lot of work into this one, and it took a long time for me to like come up with the rewards. I also thought about doing things like custom colored and thematic backgrounds for the portraits for that character, but I didn't know if that would be something people wanted. Thankfully, there's a lot of empty levels that I just didn't give any rewards to that we could always slide in more stuff later on down the road if we wanted it. So let me know what you guys think down below. And as always, a great big special thank you to my channel members listed on screen now. If you want to find out how to become a channel member today and get awesome perks like seeing videos early, merch discount codes, and more, then please click that join button down below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Need more Kaiser in your life? Well, I've got you covered. Check out my second channel, The Kaiser Extras, where I upload full gameplays, stream compilations, me reacting to your Dead by Daylight clips, and more. We also upload a daily short with all the greatest clips from stream. We'll see you over there. Link is in the description.